24 degrees Celsius, 83% chance of rain, wind 14 miles per hour, which proves to be ideal conditions for soccer players. This should be fantastic. Now, looking at the group, Guyana, like I mentioned, 2-0 winners over Honduras only hours ago, which allows Panama and Mexico in a really tough position today. They have to try and go after 3 points to keep up with Guyana. And remember, only 3 teams come out of the group to go into the second round. So we'll be back with the lineups as the players come out of their dressing rooms and line up on the field. We'll mention officials and both teams' lineups in minutes. Stay tuned.
Damas y caballeros, tenemos la bienvenida a las selecciones nacionales de México y Panamá por el título del campeonato U20 de Canadá 2022.
Welcome back to Estadio Olímpico. Félix Sánchez. Here's the Mexico national team. Their lineup: Celeste Espino in goal. Number 2, Daniela Monroy. Number 4, Jana Gutierrez. Number 5, Alexandra Ramirez. Number 6, Daniela Delgado. Number 7, Aline Alvarez. Number 9, Alexia Villanueva. Number 10, Annette Vasquez. Number 11, Natalia Maluin. Number 13, Samantha Lopez. Number 50, Kimberly Guzman. And for Panama, goalkeeper number 1, Alejandra Garay. Well, here is the lineups on the graphics, thank you. Celeste Espino, like we mentioned. Daniela Monroy. Jana Gutierrez, one of the stars in defense. In the midfield, we have number 7, Eileen Aviles. She's going to be one of the creative playmakers. Number 10, Annette Vasquez is going to be the captain, taking the toss right now. The officials, Mariana Araya from Costa Rica, and the second officials, Catherine Nesbitt from USA, Iris Vail from Guatemala, and the fourth official, Crystal Sobers from Trinidad and Tobago. So the toss has been taken. As we see the officials getting together, they too need the motivation. And here's our VAR crew. Remember, VAR in this tournament, Ismael Conejo, Benjamin Whitty will be at the behind the computers looking at the VAR and the replays. Here is Panama. They are considered the visitors tonight. Coach Raiza Gutierrez. And then number 1, Alejandra Garay. Number 2, Rosario Vargas. Number 3, Ana Rodriguez. Hilary Jain. Number 5, Wendy Natist. Number 6, Adri Quintero, the star. Number 7, Gloria Saenz. Number 8, Desiree Salazar. Number 9, Ana Quintero. Number 10, Yacil Atenceo. And number 11, Emily Cedeno. So the net's being checked before kickoff by the officials as they go through their paces before we begin this Concacaf U20 Women's Championship. So not only the big prize is to win the championship, but the top 3 teams in this tournament will qualify for the FIFA Women's U20 Championship later on this year. So we're off. And we have Panama in red going from left to right, Mexico in white from right to left on your screen, as we have the Celeste Espino, the goalkeeper, and she rolls it out to Samantha Lopez. Mexico playing in a 3-5-2 formation that can quickly turn into a 3-4-3 if need be. They are very versatile and flexible, but they play with outside wing backs, as we see number 5, Alejandra Ramirez, on this left side, playing as a left wing back. See the high press by Panama, trying to cause a mistake early in the game, but Mexico, excellent ball handlers. We see how they come out of it. Panama, on the other hand, they are playing a 3-5-1-1 to match up with this Mexican 3-5-2 formation. So it should be very, very, very interesting, as 3 centre-backs for each team, as Panama gives up the first free kick with Wendy Natis on Villanueva. There's Natis, number 5. She's going to be at centre-back, patrolling. First counter-attack, here's Panama, and it's the number 9, Quintero, and well recovered by Lopez, all the way back to Espina. It was a good move by Quintero, but Lopez, wily centre-back, read it and recovered. Here's number 5, Ramirez, back to Lopez. As Mexico are going to be very patient in bringing the ball out of the back against this high press from Panama. Intercepted. Panama now looking to play sort of counter press, as they call it, playing up high, trying to make a mistake, and any mistake, a quick counter attack. But here's Mexico proving to be excellent ball handlers and a possession type team. Here's Aviles, cleared away by Jain. Lopez to number 5, Ramirez. Lopez again. Throw into Mexico, and it's number 11, Emily Cedeno, on your screen. As we see the head coach for Panama, Raiza Gutierrez. She'll be calling the instructions from the sideline. Here's Salazar in midfield. No call, no referee, no foul from the referee. Head out by Lopez. Here's number 6, Quintero. She's the leader of this group for Panama. Oh, lovely play. Here's the captain, Vasquez. Out wide to number 7, Aviles. Aviles switches the play. Here's Mauleon. Excellent, skillful player from Club America. Beats one. Drags it back. Vasquez lays it back for the shot and it's just wide. Excellent play by Mexico. We talked about their patience. It was a layoff by Vasquez and there was the trailing Jana Gutierrez. One of the stars of this Mexican team coming into this tournament. Excellent shot, just wide, but the technique was fantastic. And here comes Mexico again. Aviles beats two, has options, goes out wide. The captain, Vasquez, the cross comes in. Quintero, and it goes all the way back, headed out by Natiz. Out again by Quintero. Straight into the other Quintero, Ana Quintero. Ball play to Cedeno, well covered by Mexico, but Cedeno, ball still in play. Will she let it run? Yes, she will. So it's going to be a Panama throw deep into the defensive Mexican third. On your screen there was number 15, Kimberly Guzman, the other centre back for Mexico. Remember, they're playing 3 centre backs tonight. So referee Araya blowing the whistle and giving the instruction to the players. Looks like she's not allowing any sort of off the ball shenanigans tonight. So Panama throw, take 2 on this right hand side. And that was Aviles, the number 7, creative playmaker. Throw it to Mexico. That is number 8, Desiree Salazar. As we see the Mexicans head coach, Maribel Dominguez. Lopez sees off Ramirez and comes right back to Ospina. As we can see, number 9, Ana Quintero, leading the line for Panama, leading the press. Ball over the top. Lots of red shirts there. Seems to be a bit of a miscommunication with that pass. So just over 6 minutes in Group D, Mexico 0, Panama 0. Remember Guyana beating Honduras by 2 goals to 0 just a couple of hours ago. So Guyana sit on top of this group with 3 points. There comes Mexico. Early looking for Aviles, couldn't find her. Looks like it may be a handball from Panama. And an interesting position for Mexico. It's a little too far for a shot, but it's very central. And Aviles is going to line up behind this one. Here it is again. Ball bubbling around, and yep, there was a handball by Ana Rodriguez. There's Rodriguez. So Aviles behind this one. It's a high line, lots of space to play the ball over the red line, over the defensive line, and have forwards run onto it. Be interesting to see what Mexico comes up with. Referee Araya blows. Here's Aviles. Tries the shot, and it just goes over the bar. Claps from the teammates. Aviles just trying to test Garay. Garay, of course, has not had a shot on her, has not felt the ball in her hands as yet. Rodriguez under pressure, rolls away from two, beautifully done. Up the line it goes. Ball kept in play, and it's going to be a Mexican throw. Excellent footwork by Eileen Avilés, number 7. Here's Villanueva with the cross all the way to the far post. It's Delgado with the shot, and it's blocked by Natiz. Delgado coming up from midfield. We talk about those 5 midfielders from Mexico. It's a 3-5-2, and there are runners coming into the box all the time when the ball is played in. And that was great service by the number 9, Villanueva. Avilés out of play, and it's going to be a Panamanian throw. Monroy up the line. There's the back heel, a clever back heel. Atencio can't keep it in, and it's going to be a Mexican throw on the far side. Lopez lets it all the way go to Espino. You can see Cedeno just sort of baiting Lopez to pass that ball to Ramirez, and she read it perfectly. So far we see the counter-pressing of Panama and the excellent possession of Mexico, as we see Coach Dominguez pacing up and down for Mexico. Here's Gutierrez. As soon as Quintero gets isolated like that up top, once the ball is played to her, you can see the Mexican defense sort of corral her and dispossess her. Here's Ramirez. And Vasquez cannot keep it in. Throw into Panama. Panama had a warm-up game against Costa Rica just a few weeks ago. They won the game 1-0. And the number 7, Sáenz, was the goal scorer that night. So they come into this tournament with a bit of form, Panama. And the Mexicans, don't forget, were the runners-up in 2020 to the US. Ball played through Espino out of her goal, clears it away. Lopez lets this one run, and it's going to be a Mexican throw with Ramirez. Beautiful take by Villanueva. Cedeno dispossessed. Avilés. Ramirez. All the way back to Espino. Has great stature for a goalkeeper, Espino. Close to 6 feet. A lot taller than Garay in the Panamanian goal, which makes it a lot easier to reach for shots down in the corners and so on with that sort of height, and to take cross balls as well. Anyway, we're trying our best to hold off the Panamanians. Dispossessed. Here comes Mexico with the captain Vasquez with some room. Avilés. Catch a break 3. Excellent tackle by Rodriguez. She read the pass perfectly and timed her tackle to perfection. Here's Jaén, who had that shot earlier. Dispossessed by Quintero. Trying to play it into space as quick as possible for Ana Quintero. long pass, but Mexico recover. There's Ramirez. Lopez switches the play, goes all the way across, looking for Mauleon. Here's Mauleon. Bring it off. Can the cross come in? No, another timely tackle. This time Wendy Natis coming all the way across, and his slide tackle was picturesque. And it's going to be the first corner kick for the night, and it goes to Mexico. It's number 2, Rosario Vargas. Just going to leave it for Captain Vasquez. Left-footed Vasquez in swinging corner. No, it's Quintero. The cross out by, looks like it was Salazar. And this one ricochet right into the back to Rodriguez. Plays it short to Cedeno. Up the line it goes. And Quintero is well marked by Lopez. Ramirez, little chip, beautiful chip to Aviles. And it's out of play. Throw into Panama. Beautiful conditions in Santo Domingo. 25 degrees Celsius. It's about 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Windy. Good chance of rain, which means the field will be wet and slick for the players on the field. And there's nothing better for soccer players to play on a nice wet pitch. Delgado. Guzman. Oh, and Guzman was caught. No card from the referee, but we see number 7, Gloria Sáenz, the attacking midfielder, her defensive presence. So there's a foul. We see Guzman, excellent ball handler for a centre-back, and the foul by Sáenz. And the referee asking the players, do not take the free kick till the whistle is blown. And the referee is taking a long time. You can understand Guzman's frustration just to get the ball back in play. Not sure what the hold-up is. And here comes referee Garay, blows the whistle. Sorry, Araya. There's Lopez. With a beautiful ball to Ramirez to the byline, and it's a corner kick again for Mexico, their second in successive minutes. That was Hilary Jaén who came across to defend that one in number 4. You see Vasquez with a left foot ability. She's gone across to take this corner, which means it's going to be an outswinger to Alejandra Garay in the Panamanian goal. Here's Dominguez, the Mexican coach. Corners in, headed, out by Cedeno. They're queuing up for a shot here. Oh, and she's been pulled down, and it's off the crossbar, no call by the referee. And it's going to be a corner kick. The Mexicans are not happy. It was Gutierrez coming in. She had the shot from early on in the day, came into the 18-yard box. Here it is again, on her left foot this time. Fell to the ground, the shot, a slight tip by Garay, hit the crossbar, and great defending by Natis in the end to head it out for a corner kick. 3 corner kicks in 5 minutes for Mexico. Here's the captain, Vasquez. Referee Araya certainly takes her time on dead ball situations. And looks like she's going to check. VAR has signaled to the referee to come across. You remember my reactions when Gutierrez was going to have the shot. You can clearly see her left hand being pulled. There it is, number 10, Yacil Atencio, pulling her left hand as she took the shot. It made her off balance. Garay, the goalkeeper, made the save onto the crossbar. Here is the shot. But look at her balance be disrupted from Atencio's pull. And that's why we have VAR in modern day soccer. You cannot do that anymore and get away. And when the referees go across to look at VAR, there's something like an 80% chance that they will change their decision. So let's see what referee Araya decides. There's the left-footed pull, the left-handed pull rather. And Gutierrez's shot is off-balanced. See Gutierrez's aggression and getting into the box. Let's see what she decides. Referee Araya from Costa Rica. And she points back to the corner flag. No penalty. And Vasquez, the number 10, is going to go across to take this corner kick. No penalty given after the VAR check. Vasquez, top of the box, headed out by Jaén. Gutierrez again, can't let her shoot, and she does. Great shot. Ended up straight in the Garay's hands, but again Gutierrez showing the appetite to have shots from any angle and any distance. Ooh. Was Rodriguez about to kick the ball, and Villanueva came across and got a big chunk of the defender. Free kick to Panama. Here it is again. Eyes on the ball. In comes Villanueva. No yellow card by the referee, but a lot of contact. Here's Mexico's center forward for tonight. Oh, lovely flick on. And the 1-2, beautifully done. Almost into Ana Quintero's path and cleared away by Ramirez in the end. Cedeno to the byline. Is that a corner kick? Looks like it's going to be a throw in for Panama. And Atencio is going to be offside. So free kick for Mexico. Here's the number 10. Was the culprit that had referee Araya go across to check the VAR decision. And here it is again, the deflection of Cedeno, and look at Atencio coming from an offside position. Cedeno. Dispossessed, Gutierrez. Delgado. Lopez. Espino. Heavy touch as Quintero had every right to challenge Espino. And the goalkeeper just got away. Out by Lopez. Rodriguez. There's Quintero given away. Gutierrez. Game has definitely picked up pace. Number 4, great technique on the ball. Great kicking technique with shots and passes, the number 4. This one is going to be played all the way back to Espino. 23 minutes gone. Mexico 0, Panama 0. Mexico having the closest of the chances, and a VAR decision turned down for a penalty kick. Vasquez. Aviles. Dispossessed by Cedeno. And here comes Quintero. Science. I fear Science's fake has allowed Mexico to come back. Here's Science again. 3 defenders around her, dispossessed. Delgado, up the line it goes. Beautiful ball to Villanueva. An excellent job by Salazar, but Mexico still in possession with Delgado. Aviles. Ramirez overlapping. Ramirez slips, and as a result, a tame shot into Garay's hands. Here's that contact again. You can see both of these teams. When you're playing for your country in a tournament like this, nothing is held back. That's an excellent flick on. Quintero in chase. Here comes Guzman. Cedeno wins the contest and wins a throw-in for Panama. Up the line it goes. Atencio. Atencio across. Couldn't get around it. So it's going to be a goal kick for Mexico. Coming into this tournament, a couple names on the Mexican roster. Jana Gutierrez, the number 4, number 7, Eileen Aviles, number 11, Natalia Mauleon, with definitely the stars coming into the tournament. Of course, anything could happen once the tournament does begin. And here's one here, Aviles, the number 7. Villanueva breaks free. Space now for the other star, Mauleon, number 11. The cross, Villanueva, and it drops almost for Delgado, but into the hands of Garay. Great ball by Aviles, finding Vasquez. She's left-footed, a good cross on the head by Villanueva. Straight into the hands of Garay. And you can see the confrontation now between the centre-back and the centre-forward. Referee Araya, no doubt, is going to have to keep close eye on those two. Cedeno. Dispossess. Panamanian throw. Cleared out in the end. To Villanueva. Almost finding Mauleon. Good interception by Jayen. Here's Quintero, one of the stars for Panama. To Ana Quintero. Every time Panama win possession in midfield, they try to get that quick counter strike. Oh. And Rosario Vargas was leveled. And it's going to be the first yellow card for the night. No, it's not. Referee keeps the card in the pocket. And Emily Cedeno has been spared. Here's Cedeno coming across. We're talking about not holding back. There's the follow through. That has got to hurt. There's the instructions by Dominguez. Long ball headed out. Back to Mexico. They do not take control, but Science from Panama does. Beautiful ball into Quintero. Aldrich Quintero. Poor pass. Vasquez. Aviles. Can Mexico create something here with some room? Aviles still going. Great tackle in the end by Jain. The shot now from Delgado. Panama take their time. Here's the big switch. Dangerous switch. Vasquez intercepts. Aviles is in on goal now. Aviles across the goal via the waiver. We're not sure who got the last touch. Waiting to see. Referees waiting to see. Here it is again. The quick counter press. Beautiful ball by Vasquez. Well measured. Aviles, great ball in. And looks like the last touch came off of Wendy Natis. And it's going to be a corner kick to Mexico. That's how quickly they can create something. Mauleon. Ramirez, they're all there queuing up for the cross. The header's in, saved by Garay. And Aviles, the shortest person in the box with a thunderous header. But it went straight to Garay. If it went to either side of the keeper, it would have been 1-0. Great corner by Mexico. Garay, safe pair of hands. Cedeno, and it's going to be a handball. Looks like against Panama. They can't believe it. Here's the corner kick again. Little Aviles getting across straight to Garay. Just gets enough hand to it. And Panama breathe again. Just about 30 minutes gone. It's been Mexico holding most of the possession, but Panama really pressing high to try to create something. And Gutierrez, just excellent feet, gets away from all sorts of pressure. Vasquez goes back to Lopez, who has to retreat to Espino. But Mexico has had the better of the chances, especially in the last 10 minutes or so. Vargas, up the line it goes, looking for Villanueva, but intercepted by Monroy. Villanueva tries a shot and well blocked in the end by Jain. Mexico seem to be so confident with their shooting between Gutierrez, Aviles, Villanueva, Delgado. They all seem to have the green light and the willingness to attempt a shot on goal. Here's Vargas, the right wing back or right midfielder. Aviles is there again. Excellent leaping ability, the number 7. Played all the way back, Vasquez. Panama, can they counter? Quintero up there on an island by herself. Ramirez kicks this one long. It looked harmless and it almost dropped into Villanueva's path. There's Wendy Natis, who's done a great job at centre-back so far for Panama. Ramirez. Hustle off the ball by Salazar. Excellent centre midfield work. With a clever ball over the top for Sainz. But there's Lopez cleaning up like a centre-back should. Up the line it goes, looking for Villanueva. Somehow brings it down. Brilliant centre-forward play. Delgado finding Vargas. The early ball in. Intercepted by Rodriguez. And here's Gutierrez. And here's Vasquez. Looking for a 1-2 with Aviles, and it's out it goes by the experienced Aldrich Quintero. The number 6, the captain and leader of this group. Such an important cog in midfield. Gutierrez. Great ball by Villanueva. Finding Ramirez. There's the captain Vasquez. Gutierrez. Great read by Panama. It's Quintero again. Adriz Quintero. She has Ana Quintero with her. Looks like she may hold it up for some support. Yes, she does. Looking for science. Great recovery by Aviles. Misread by Lopez, but then recovers. Lopez going long, switching the play to Moleon, who's been quiet most of this game. Quintero's push. It's right into the path of Guzman, who's been doing a great job with Lopez in the Mexican center-back position. Here's the assistant coaching staff. We talked about Dominguez, but there's also Miguel Razo, Guillermo Velasquez, and Luis Piñon. Panama with the early cross. Science, is she onside? Yes, she is. Here comes some support for Mexico's Abiles and Ramirez. And in the end, Science wins the throw-in. Early cross by Rodriguez. Falls to the feet of Quintero. Can't control. And Villanueva is bumped off the ball by Jain. Referee Araya again asking the players to wait for the whistle. Delgado. Vargas. Beautiful ball to Gutierrez. So Vargas with the throw. Sorry, Monroy rather with the throw. Number 2. Into Villanueva's feet. So good in using her body. Here's Monroy. You can hear that's coming off of Wendy Natis, who does such a great job covering anytime a player is beaten off the dribble or space has been given. She covers it so well. Out by Quintero. Now it's Ana Quintero. Poor control. Oh, and Guzman gets enough ball. Referee does not blow the whistle. But Guzman has also gotten enough of Ana Quintero to leave her in an awkward position on the ground. Here's that slide tackle again. Yep, got a lot of the ball, but look at the follow through. But that's okay in soccer. If you get that ball first, that follow through, you can leave some mustard on it. Here's Vargas with the throw. Tencio goes down and wins a free kick. And a chance for Panama, who has not had much success in the Mexican defensive third of the field over the last 20 minutes, to really come up with something here on a free kick. Here it is again. Atencio turning on Gutierrez. You can see the right foot being left out and being tread on by Marleon. Free kick to Panama. And Mexicans, the wall gets the aftershave treatment. Here's Sánchez. Free kick. Headed out by Ramirez. Avilés, a lovely touch, and she's fouled, and looks like the referee's not going to issue any cards, but free kick nonetheless. Looks like it's Jain again, the number 4. Actually, it was Vargas who came in and made sure Avilés could not turn. Lopez. Direct ball to Villanueva. A little touch. Oh! Looks like it was Delgado following up on Villanueva's flick on. Looks like she was impeded. No foul call by the referee. Ramirez. Avilés. Monroy. Mauleon. Delgado. Mexico starting to build. Panama can't get their foot to it so far. Lovely play by Ramirez. Can use both feet, the right and the left. Here comes Panama again. As soon as they win it, they try the quick counter, quick strike. Quintero towering header. Lovely flick on. Atencio, another good touch from her. Sánchez. And that is a victory to Panama. Excellent sequence. Defensive measures by Gutierrez. Here's Sánchez. Coach Gutierrez turning to her staff. Rather, Coach Dominguez, not Gutierrez, turning to her staff. Here's Aldrich Quintero. Out wide. Trying to find Rodriguez. Just a little too far. Aldrich Quintero, the number 6 for Panama, plays in Tenerife in Spain. Well, it's the Canary Islands, just off of Spain, but just picturesque nonetheless. Here's Avilés, who plays for Monterrey. Good ball across, and Natis makes no mistake. Ramirez. Mexico come right back into this left side with Vasquez. Panama well set. Early ball from Ramirez. Avilés with a little dink over the top, and Garay is there. Great idea from the number 7. Looking for Mauleon on that far right-hand side. Aileen Avilés, the number 7, plays for Monterrey, like we mentioned. Such a creative player for Mexico. And Garay for Plaza Amador in Panama. Cedeno. Here's Quintero, and Guzman gets the better of that matchup. So if I'm not mistaken, this is Panama's first corner for the game. We're in the 43rd minute, and here comes Atencio. She's going to try to test maybe Espino with a delivery right into that 6-yard box. We'll see. As the wind going towards the goal, and referee Araya has been consistent with every dead ball so far. Great delivery by Atencio and well met in the end by Monroy. Atencio to try it again. This time towards the penalty spot. It bounces awkwardly. Aviles. Oh, beautiful touch by Aviles right between the legs of Salazar. And here comes Mexico in a bit of a counter-attack. And it's a beautiful ball to Mauleon. Mauleon has Vasquez and she finds Vasquez. Vasquez is in a goal. What a tackle by Vargas, who came from all the way back and made a goal-saving tackle on the defensive end. Heroic effort by the number 2 for Panama. Ramirez. And cleaned up in the end by Rodriguez. No, Jaén. Cedeno now. The game has picked up. Aviles, who started the counter-attack. Bodies going flying, no call. Gutierrez, great read. Can she swing it in? Tries to. Cedeno. And in the end, it's going to be a Panamanian throw, but what a sequence. Mexico with a blistering counter-attack. Beautiful ball from Aviles to Mauleon to Vasquez. And then the goal-saving tackle by Vargas. Just an amazing 30-second sequence of soccer. Gutierrez changes play to Monroy, and it's going to be 2 minutes of injury time to be played in this first half. The 45 minutes is up. 2 minutes of injury time to be played. Lopez. Cleared out by Vargas, who had that fantastic tackle just minutes ago. Rodriguez. Out by Jaén. Quintero, Aldrich Quintero. Beautiful pass to Rodriguez. Gets out of trouble. Finds, oh, Atencio goes down and the center back is in trouble here. Lopez goes into referee Araya's book. Had no choice. Just a beautiful pass. First one was Quintero onto Atencio, and there was a slight tackle by Lopez. Had to get there. If not, Atencio was off to the races. So at the centre-back position, it's a very awkward place to be in, being on a yellow card in only the first half. So Panama, after surviving the counter-attack by Mexico, now may have the last chance of the first half to create a goal-scoring opportunity. Science. Atencio back out to Science. Smart play. Science with the cross, and it's over the post of Espino. Goal kick to Mexico. And looks like that might be the last open play opportunity for the first half. Referee Araya blows the whistle, and at the half, it is Mexico 0, Panama 0 in this Group D matchup in Santo Domingo, Mexico. Concacaf U20 World Cup, Women's Championship. Mexico 0, Panama 0. We'll be back shortly with the first half highlights. Welcome to this Group D matchup. The two Titans, Panama and Mexico, squaring off. First half highlights. Referee Araya gets us on the way as Aviles in number 7 fires just over bar, as Mexico will continue to attack this Panamanian goal throughout the 45 minutes. Now a VAR check here as Gutierrez's shot hits the crossbar after a save by Garay. Referee Araya had to check the VAR to see if she was fouled in the box. The referee decided not to call the penalty kick, and Panama survived the attack. Here's Gutierrez again, going down to the ground. Good save by Garay, comes off the crossbar, and it's out of play. You can see Gutierrez, who's been dangerous for the entire first half, gets that left-footed shot off. But here's Gutierrez again with the shot, this time straight into goalkeeper Garay's hands. You can see she can shoot with the left and the right. The number 4 has been dangerous all game long. Just splitting two defenders, and what a great strike it was. Here's the cross by Vasquez and the header by Villanueva, and Garay again, right place at the right time. But the Mexican midfield will continue to create inroads in the Panamanian defense, as you see Aviles beating everyone on the corner kick, but straight into Garay's hands again, right place at the right time. Good goalkeeping. The number 7 very unlucky not to score there. Beats everyone to the header and straight to the goalkeeper. Referee Araya blows off the 45 minutes as these two teams were deadlocked in a great tussle in the first half. Let's take a look at the first half statistics. Mexico 11 shots to 2. Definitely the story so far. 9 of those shots on goal. Goalkeeper Garay for Panama has done a great job keeping the score at zeros. Foul 6 to 2. Panama just trying to slow this Mexican midfield down. And then corner kicks 5 to 2. Possession, Mexico 56 to 44, with Panama trying that counter press, while Mexico have been very content to handle the ball and build up slowly out of the back, which allows them 56% possession for the first half. Well, we'll be back shortly for the second half as these two Titans lock horns again for 45 minutes as they contest to see who can get and join Guyana on top of Group D in this Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship. Welcome back to Estadio Olímpico Félix Sánchez in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, as referee Araya from Costa Rica is with her crew, Catherine Nesbitt from USA and Iris Vail from Guatemala is your referees for tonight's game. After 45 minutes, score is still deadlocked at zeros. Mexico has had the better of the chances so far, but Panama have been very vigilant defensively and have shown they have the ability to counter-attack and get a goal of their own. And there is head coach Maribel Dominguez, who's been up and around and very active on the sidelines. On the other side, Raisa Gutierrez, probably very impressed with the first 45 minutes. As to the performance of this referee, Araya, she's done an amazing job keeping these two teams disciplined and focused on the game rather than anything else off the ball. So she checks her personal referees, and we're underway in the second half. Mexico going from left to right and Panama from right to left. Here's Guzman. No changes so far as we know at halftime. Here's Lopez. Lopez going out to the left-hand side. Throw into Mexico, and it's Ramirez. Finds Villanueva. Lays it back. Delgado. Aviles. Mauleon. Delgado, great read by Sáenz. In the end, cleared away by Vargas. Looking for Ana Quintero, and Guzman takes no chances. Guzman, great partnership with Lopez in the first half. Here's Vargas. Mauleon has been very quiet, it must be said, in the first 45 minutes. One of the stars of this Mexican team. And let's see if she can assert herself in the second half and try to get something to go. As you see, Atencio coming all the way back. Looks like Atencio, despite being the one to give up the free kick, came out on the worst end of it. So after these two play this match tonight, which is Saturday night in Santo Domingo, Mexico take on Guyana, who are right now on top of the group with 3 points. They take them on Monday evening at 6 p.m. 5 p.m. Santo Domingo time. And then on Wednesday, they play against Honduras, 6 p.m. So with Guyana getting all 3 points in the last game versus Honduras, really makes that game on Monday versus Mexico very interesting for the Mexicans if they want to win the group, which they do. They expect to. Here's Monroy. Mauleon with a great cross and at the last post, and it's in. Mexico have broken the deadlock. It's the little number 7, Avilés. We were wondering when Natalia Mauleon will break free, and she did. She provides the assist, and Avilés with a fantastic finish at the last post. Mexico 1, Panama 0. The Mexican supporters there, and they're letting their voices be heard. As the number 7, look at this peach of a cross from Mauleon. Looks up, puts the laces through it, and right on the doorstep for Avilés. And Mexicans take a deserved 1-0 lead in this matchup. What a ball and what a finish. No chance for Garay. And the little number 7 does a great job of finishing off a superb assist by Mauleon, the number 11. Mexico 1, Panama 0, only 3 minutes into the second half. And that means Panama now are going to have to come out of their shell a little bit to try to find that equalizer. And that's really going to open things up at the back. Natis gets ahead to it. Already, Mexico now with their tails in the air are right back down in the Panamanian side of things. Delgado out by Quintero. Salazar clears. Rodriguez up the line it goes. Good ball to Ana Quintero. But a heavy touch means Mexican possession. Well, it was always going to take something special to break down this Panamanian back line. And Natalia Mauleon just delivered a superb cross from this right-hand side. Something out of nothing. And it completely split the back line. And it took Garay, the keeper, out of it as well. But the finish still had to be made. And Avilés, in number 7, did exactly that. Here's Avilés now, with a clever ball inside to Mauleon, trying to return the favor. And Garay cleans up. So, even though it was a very, very exciting first half, there were no goals. But now Coach Gutierrez has to find a way to get her team back into this game with a very rambunctious Mexican lineup right now. Cleared away by Salazar. Delgado. And she goes down, and Salazar the culprit. She hit the ball right against Delgado, and interesting to see what referee Araya does now. Just a couple words, no yellow card. Here it is again. There's the foul, and immediately kicks it into Delgado. Gutierrez. An absolutely free header for Ramirez out on the left-hand side. There's Vasquez, the captain. Mauleon created that beautiful goal. Here she is, beats one. Villanova goes out wide. Monroy with the cross. And Garay gets a hand to it, and it's not a convincing hand, but in the end, it did the job. Out by Garay. Seems to be a bit of a mistake, but it goes to science. Headed by Monroy. And that one comes right off of Mauleon's ear. Yep. That is not going to be a nice feeling. There's Monroy. Here it is again. The clearance by Vargas and right into the ear of Mauleon. Medical staff is out. the previous game in this group with Guyana and Honduras, the medical staff was one of the hardest working entities of the game. They came onto the pitch at least 5 or 6 times. As these players, you have to remember COVID-19, and here's that ball from Mauleon again, just beat everyone and just allowed only Aviles to get to it. That is a defense splitting pass, they call that. And little Aviles made no mistake at the back post. Came through the back door and finished it beautifully. But make no mistake, COVID-19 has not allowed these players the freedom to train as often as they would like over the last 2 years. And now a tournament with this sort of intensity, the players have stepped onto the pitch and now have suffered injuries, fatigue, cramps, because they weren't allowed to prepare in the way they would have liked to in the lead up to this tournament. Once the whistle blows and the tournament starts, all bets are off. Coach Dominguez and Gutierrez. Well, the scoreline has changed. That means game plans are going to have to change eventually. Salazar turns away from trouble beautifully, and an even better pass out to Rodriguez. Looking for Cedeno. Cedeno, can she win this battle? No, she can't. Still on her feet, Cedeno. And it's going to be out for a Panamanian throw. Cedeno again. And now they have turned the throw into a corner kick. Corner kick for Panama. Can they find a way to equalize? 55 minutes gone in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Mexico 1, Panama 0. But here's Sainz trying to change that. Beautiful cross to the back post, and here comes Espino, and just makes something hard look easy. Beautiful goalkeeping. Maliron. And a tough header from Vargas. Ball over the top again, looking for Villanueva. Cleared out by Natis. And a corner kick on one end turns into a corner kick on the other, as Mexico will try their hand with Captain Vasquez on a left-footed in-swinger. One right with the cross, and a header missed by Ramirez. Had all the time in the world and somehow missed a point-blank header in the 6-yard box, which no doubt would have been 2-0 Mexico. However, we're on the other end, and another tough tackle by Lopez on Ana Quintero. It was a great cross by Monroy from the corner, and Ramirez just waltzed into the 6-yard box and missed the header. Villanueva can't find the unrunning Vasquez. And Rodriguez wins the throw-in from the high and heavy press from the number 9. Up the line it goes. Villanueva gets control. Quite the centre forward. Aviles. Aviles again. Crosses with the left foot. Here's Rodriguez. Back to Aviles. Another good cross. Out by Natis. Gutierrez trying to clean up. But in the end, the shot by Monroy right into Garay's hands. Mexico playing with a lot of confidence now. since they got the ball into the back of the net. Lopez on a yellow card, but playing with confidence. Still Lopez. Oh, it comes all the way through to Monroe. She goes down in the box. No call from the referee. It pops out to Delgado. Delgado met by Cedeno, and Panama win it back. Mauleon was taken out, but I think the defender got enough of the ball for the referee not to call the penalty. Taken down by Aviles, the shot by Villanueva, and Mauleon saved by Garay. Somehow it's out, and Mauleon, and it's cleared away by Panama. Vasquez with the shot. How does the ball stay out? Garay, the keeper, goes to her knees. Mauleon had 2 bites at the apple, and the ball does not go in. Vasquez had a shot, and Panama makes some changes now. As Arauz comes in, Atencio comes out. As Panama makes their first change. Looks like number 19, Michaelis Gutierrez, is looking to check in, but Garay, brave goalkeeping from her. Shots were raining in. She was diving at strikers' feet in between her defenders, and somehow kept that ball out and kept this score at 1-0. Here's Mauleon, the tackle on Mauleon. Look at that tackle. Looks like it's from Vargas. And the referee has been called across yet again to see, get the VAR replay. And I'm not sure how, if this is not going to be called a penalty this time. The tackle is up by the knee, nowhere near the ball. Mauleon goes down. And after all these strikes on goal, VAR has now called referee Araya over to the replay screen. And referee Araya, what does she decide? The second time for the night. And it's a penalty kick. And it's going to be an immediate red card for Vargas. Not even a yellow card. The tackle all the way up by the knee of Mauleon. Very dangerous tackle by Vargas. And her night, and maybe her tournament, is over. It may look like a harsh decision, but look how high the challenge is. All the way up by the knee. 2-footed, the second one comes across. All the different follow-ups from Mexico, and eventually referee Araya called to decide the VAR inspection. Penalty kick, red card for Vargas. Panama down to 10 players, and maybe down to 2 goals if Mexico can convert this penalty kick. The centre forward, Villanueva, has the responsibility here to get this one past Garay. Garay has been fantastic all night long between the posts for Panama. Villanueva, as easy as you like. Mexico 2, Panama 0. And here comes the dance, here comes the celebrations. Alexia Villanueva gets her first goal for the tournament. Mexico's second in this game. And Panama, down to 10 players, are looking down the bottom of a barrel here. Heavy, heavy challenge by Vargas. And a calm penalty by Villanueva. Looks one way, puts it the other. No chance for Garay. And a deserved 2-0 lead for the Mexicans. With that comes some changes. And the little star Aviles comes off. And in comes number 17, Maritza Maldonado. And then in comes number 16, Paola Chavero. And off comes another one of the stars, Natalia Mauleon, who set up the first and created the second by getting the penalty. So Mexico has used 2 substitutes, and so far Panama have used 1. The number 19, Michaelis Gutierrez, who's set to come in. She finally came in, so yes, Panama have made 2 substitutions now as Gutierrez is on the field. So 2 substitutions each. However, Panama down to 10 players and Mexico up 2-0. Intercepted. Can Panama get something here? It's the substitute. Arauz. Cedeno. Dances past to Arauz. Finds some support. Rodriguez. Cedeno. And well intercepted by Lopez. Has bounced back incredibly after that yellow card at the end of the first half. And is playing like a real leader back there. Here's the penalty kick again. Villanueva looking to the right, then goes to her left. Enough to freeze Garay. And the Mexicans are starting to see the finish line here. Still a lot of soccer to play, with Panama being down to 10 players. And in comes, she's onside, but Garay is there. It's the fresh legs of number 16, Paola Chavero, who checked, who came on. Just basically outran the Panamanian back 4, but Garay did a great job to intercept. And Ana Quintero has a hard night tonight. Often isolated in between the 2 centre-backs, the Panamanian centre-forward. And now she's going to be left further up on an island. Ball dinked in. Out by Jain. Quintero trying to control, can't. Delgado. Can Mexico find a third? Guyana, remember, winning 2-0 against Honduras. So if this scoreline stays, they'll be tied exactly with Guyana. If Mexico can find a third, they'll go on top of the group because of goal difference. Ramirez has been adventurous all night long. Gutierrez trying to find, and it was that Chavero again. But she started her run too soon and ended up being offside. Free kick to Panama. There's that run again. Trying to get in behind. Substitute on substitutes, trying to get behind Gutierrez. There's Natis to Gutierrez. One back by Mexico, Delgado. Played back by Guzman. Espino, who's had a quiet night so far, as Mexico has handled the game well, despite Panama's industry and exuberance. Mexico holding possession for long periods of time and often protecting their goalkeeper. Maldonado. Cedeno. Ramirez. Vasquez. Maldonado. Quintero now intercepts. Beautiful play. Cedeno. Intercepted in the end. When you're down a player, there's such little room to play with. It was tight before, now it's even harder now, as the Mexicans have an extra white shirt on the field. Ramirez. Maldonado. Vasquez, the little 1-2. Misunderstanding. And Jain cleans up. Gutierrez with Delgado. Those two have formed a great partnership in the holding midfield area. Monroy. So the word is Mexico are going to continue to make some changes as this scoreline is up to 2-0. Yep, here comes those changes. Number 8, Silvana Flores is set to check in for the captain, Vasquez. Flores in, Vasquez out. And in comes Tatiana Flores, the other Flores, to check in. Two sisters. Silvana Flores plays in Tottenham Hotspur in England, and Tatiana Flores plays in Chelsea, England. Two sisters from Mexico checking in as number 15, Gil, checks in for Panama. Also number 18, Camarena is checking in for Panama, as Panama has now used 4 substitutes and Mexico 5. Here's Gutierrez, one of the substitutes. There's a lot of fresh faces on the field now, as this game is about to step up a gear with speed in the 70th minute with all these fresh legs. Guzman. Ramirez trying to find Maldonado. Here's Maldonado, the substitution who came in about 15 minutes ago. And here's Ana Rodriguez. What a moment for Mexico though. These two sisters, the Flores sisters, coming onto the field at the same time. What a moment for them and their family. Lopez with all the time in the world. Ramirez trying to find Flores. She goes down. This is Silvana Flores. And Ana Rodriguez wins the free kick. Here it is again. Silvana Flores coming in there. Fresh legs, full of energy. And just bundles over Ana Rodriguez. Jain looking for options. Up the line she goes. Silvana Flores. Early ball in. Head out by Natis. Jain. Jain, the number 4 for Panama, loses this battle to Villanueva. All the players now in the Panamanian half, with the exception of the goalkeeper Espino. Lopez over the top. Rodriguez header, back across. Maldonado looking for Gutierrez. And the fresh legs of Camarena, the number 18 for Panama, almost got there. And Mexico in total control, making complete use of the extra player as Panama trying to find their way back into this game. It is all uphill for the team in red. Oh, Tatiana Flores just makes a lunging tackle on Quintero. Here it is again, coming from behind and just throws herself. Somehow does not go into the referee's book. Here comes that press again from Panama. They're so disciplined and so assertive defensively. They've really given the Mexicans a hard time. Put them under a lot of pressure for most of the game. But as that red card came into play and that penalty just 10 minutes ago, it is all Mexico. Actually, I should say, after the little number 11, Natalia Mauleon, just opened this game up with a fantastic ball into Aviles for the first goal, then it really opened things up for Mexico. Salazar turns away from trouble. And Gil can't control it, but still wins the throw. Tatiana Flores. Villanueva switches the play beautifully. Monroy. Oh, lovely interception by Quintero. Can Panama do something here? Quintero is bundled over. No foul. Gutierrez wins it fairly. Flores intercepted. This is Gutierrez. Camarena. Salazar trying to get Gutierrez back, and she does. Beautiful pass. Great reverse pass. Gutierrez with the early cross, and it's a good one. Out by Lopez. Perfect header. Out to Chavero, who finds Gutierrez. Back to Lopez. Chavero, the substitute. Beautiful ball into Flores. Salazar, who's been so strong in midfield all night long, wins the ball back again. Quintero, good ball out to the right-hand side. It was Gil trying to find Ararus, and is intercepted by Guzman. Maldonado. Monroy. You could bet that Maribel Dominguez is going to want Mexico to hold on to every bit of possession. Being up an extra player, they're going to make this red team, Panama, work right to the very end and look for a third one. And Flores is making a run through, but met by Jain. And here's Salazar. Quintero. Aldrich Quintero, the captain for Panama. Camarena again, cuts inside. Quintero somehow gets through two white shirts. Now it's brought to the ground by Chavero. Free kick to Panama. When you're down a player, and it's so hard to maneuver the ball up the field, down a man. Now you have a free kick. Certainly Panama needs to take a chance and push some red shirts up into the Mexican box. Espino building her wall. See Camarena in there. Quintero. Here's Dominguez. Not quite relaxed. As Gutierrez is hoping now for anything. Villanueva and Chavero in the wall. Gutierrez to take. And it's a good one to the back post. And well taken by Espino. Again, making something hard look easy. The signs of a quality goalkeeper. She hasn't had much to do. But the couple times that she's been called into service, she's really made it look easy. Celeste Espino. Chavero with those fresh legs. Guzman to Lopez. Well taken down by Ramirez. Ana Rodriguez. Ramirez puts it inside, and the shot is saved by Garay. Tatiana Flores from Chelsea got on the end of the cross and almost looped it over Garay. But in the end, the Panamanian held on. Quintero. "18 minutes gone, 10 minutes to go." There's that ball in from Ramirez. There's Flores getting a foot to it and it almost looped over Garay's head. But good save in the end. Here comes Mexico with numbers. Flores. Chavarero! Paula Chavero makes it 3-0 Mexico. And they've officially gone to the top of Group D. They have the numbers. A beautiful ball played by Tatiana Flores, the substitute, right into the path of Chavero. And she finished it beautifully to make it 3-0. We'll check again for the offside. But what a finish, what a ball. They've had two fantastic goals tonight, Mexico. And this third one, just sublime. Mexico 3, Panama 0. Well, Panama will just want to get back to the dressing room right now and hit the reset button for the next couple of games. Panama has Honduras on Monday night. No doubt we'll try to get 3 points there to get back on track. And then you have Guyana on Wednesday night. Certainly the hardest game of the group is this first one against Mexico. And also for the players themselves. Can Mexico get a fourth? The header. Straight into the arms of Garay. Certainly the hardest game for the Panamanians, who have not had many games leading up to the tournament, was to get the first one under the belt. And they had the toughest team in the group in Mexico. So surely they're going to just go after Honduras and Guyana on Monday and Wednesday night. Here's Salazar. Beautiful play by Salazar. Camarena goes out wide to Gil. Gil the cross. Well met by Ramirez. Corner kick to Panama. Mexicans, on the other hand, have to be feeling really confident. They've played fantastic despite Panama's aggression defensively and their discipline. Mexico in the end, too much quality. Players like Mauleon, Aviles, Vasquez, weapons all around the park. Villanueva, the one who scored the penalty. Here comes Panama. Good corner. The header out in the end by Villanueva. That was Natis going out wide. Gil can't play through. Can Mexico retrieve? No, they can't. Natis given away. Flores. Salazar, one of the best players on the pitch, trying to find Ararus and can't. So it looks like another Mexican substitution is about to be had. See on number 18, looks like Isabella Gutierrez. And the word from the sidelines is that number 9, Alexia Villanueva, who scored the penalty, will be the player exiting. Camarena. Flores. The other Flores. Flores trying to slip it through. That was Silvana Flores. Quintero, quick feet, but muscle off the ball by Guzman. Monroy plays it back to Guzman, and Mexico will just hold possession, not in a rush, just try to get control, give everyone a touch of the ball, get their rhythm going. Whether it's 0-0 or 3-0, they're going to play to their pace, Mexico, which is a high possession game with wing backs pushing all the way up and getting width. Ball in by Lopez, and it could be Chavero off the crossbar. Something out of nothing. Chavero again, and it goes wide. What a ball in by the centre back Lopez, who drifted up the park and played a beautiful ball in, and Chavero just couldn't finish it. Hits the crossbar. She gets a second chance and it goes wide. And here comes that substitution. The penalty by Villanueva. And we're taking another look at the penalty because she's exiting the game, the number 9. She comes off and Isabella Gutierrez comes in. What a night for these Mexican players. They've been fantastic. They were frustrated in the first 45. And as they came out of the dressing room in the second half, they unleashed a wrath in the attacking third that opened this game wide open. Bring it back. Jain. Gutierrez. Silvana Flores. Trying to look for Maldonado. And it was Tatiana Flores following up. And the shot in the end by the newcomer Isabella Gutierrez, and it rose wide of Garay's goal. Raisa Gutierrez had everything covered after 45 minutes, but then got completely uncovered in the second 45. Quintero. Camarena. And she tries a shot. And doesn't get all of it, and it goes out for a goal kick. Played long. Beautiful ball by Lopez. Again, as a centre back, such an accurate pass of the ball. And Garay comes out of a goal. Corner kick to Mexico. Lopez's centre back almost created a fourth goal. And that beautiful ball over to Chavero. Didn't finish it and almost did it again. Playing that ball out from the back. Look at the white shirts. Looking for number 4. Silvana Flores keeps possession. Into the box. Flores lays it back. Well read by Araruz. And here comes Salazar. Maldonado intercepted by Natis. Too many white shirts in the midfield, and Camarena has been fouled. Oh, and Natis and Tatiana Flores almost gets in. Here's Maldonado, she is in. Gutierrez is checking to lift it over. Headed out by Gutierrez. Out again by the number 19. And the shot this time over the bar of Karai. Great effort. It was Ramirez from all the way from the left back position, trying a great shot just over the bar. And we're going to play 4 minutes of added time. The 90 minutes is up. 4 minutes of added time as Mexico thoroughly dominant in this second half. As Panama are just going to play through the last 4 minutes. Here's Gutierrez. Slight tackle by Tatiana Flores. Silvana Flores now. Gutierrez. Camarena. Going out wide, Gil. Salazar. Beautiful ball. Quintero. Inside now, Caramena. Salazar with the shot. Great shot by Salazar. Despite the scoreline, she's had a terrific game, the number 8. The ball just popped out. And she didn't ask for any permission. She just unleashed it. Just narrowly wide of Espino's goal. Over the top, looking for Chavero. Well read by Natis. So we're about to hit 2 minutes of the added time. 4 minutes altogether. And we have just about 2 minutes to go. Crossed by Monroy. Not cleared away. And it's Maldonado on the end of it. And it's going to be a corner kick for Mexico. Make no mistake about it, despite the scoreline, these substitutes from Mexico are coming onto the pitch, trying to make a name for themselves, trying to show the coach what they can do. As Monroy lines up to kick this corner kick. It's a good one. Headed out by Quintero. shot the top of the box, over the bar. It was Gutierrez, the substitute. Referee Ryan not happy with the way that goal kick was orchestrated. And we try again. Matisse, Gutierrez, Chavero. As easy as that, Mexico win back possession. Gutierrez going out wide. Ramirez. Maldonado. She runs this one out of play. So Mexico go on top of Group D with this 3-0 win. Tied on points with Guyana, but better goal difference. So Guyana second. It's going to be Honduras third, Panama last on fourth. So the 4 minutes are up. Referee Araya looks at her watch. Flores plays it inside, and Matisse gets to the end of it. And that's the final whistle, the end of full time. It is Mexico 3, Panama 0. Goals from Aviles, Villanueva, and Chavero has allowed the Mexicans to win, have been dominant by 3-0. Stick around for interviews
Tuvimos oportunidades y no las supimos aprovechar, no las metimos. Tuvimos pequeños errores y esto es lo que, si no la hace, el rival también juega, ¿sabes? Y ellas las tuvieron que aprovechar.
¿Cómo pensar ahora en el próximo rival dentro de un día?
Ahora a recuperarnos y a trabajar más fuerte para sacar los 3 puntos que vienen.
Welcome back to the highlights of this heavyweight matchup between Mexico and Panama, as we have the Mexicans and the Panamese locking horns in this Group D matchup. As referee Araya gets us off, and Aviles the shot from way out. No trouble for Garay in goal, but Mexico will be pressing early and often. Here's Gutierrez. Her shot crashes against the crossbar, and the referee had to call for a VAR inspection after Gutierrez was pulled back there. Garay saves it, but the referee decides it is not a penalty, and a corner kick ensued for Mexico. Here's that look again. Off balance Gutierrez, the save by Garay off the crossbar, and in the end Panama breathe again. Here's Gutierrez again, lining up another shot, this time with the right foot. And straight to Garay. She was dangerous for the entire first 45 minutes. Gutierrez was shots from all distances and all angles. Vasquez, the captain, great cross. It was Villanueva, the number 9, who had a great shift for the Mexicans tonight. Got the header, but Garay again holding on. Corner kick for Mexico, and Aviles comes out of nowhere, beats everyone to this one, and heads it straight to Garay. And somehow Panama do not concede. There's Aviles again, beating everyone to the race. She would have something to say. Referee Araya blows off for the first 45 minutes as Panama and Mexico finish the first half at 0-0. We begin the second half, and the tables turned. Mauleon absolutely broke free with a beauty of a ball, and Aviles, who didn't score from the corner, certainly finishes from the cross. What a peach of a ball by Mauleon to set up the first goal, and that opened up the gates for Mexico to get up and running. Great ball, great finish. 1-0 to Mexico. Mauleon goes over now, and a sequence ensued, and the referee was called over, a penalty kick awarded, and an immediate red card for Vargas. Her night, her series over, and then Villanueva, the centre forward, calmly puts his pass for Garay to give Mexico a commanding 2-0 lead, as Panama was down to 10 players and down to 2 goals. Now, Gutierrez, the corner kick, and Espino, the goalkeeper, making things look easy in the net for Mexico. Didn't have a lot to do, but when she did, she made it look very easy. But here was the third goal. Flores slips it through. Chavero with the third, a beautiful finish. And Mexico, the icing on the cake. Lovely through ball, and just a calm finish by the substitute. And that made it Mexico 3, Panama 0. And this game, well done and dusted. Beautiful pass, and straight through the legs of Garay. Celebrations all around, and Mexico rolling. And here's Salazar, one of the players for Panama tonight. A brilliant shot from 25 yards out. Even further out, 30 yards out I should say. And it whizzes past Espino's goal. Great shot. But that was the end of full time, and Mexico thoroughly dominant in this first game for them in Group F. So we take a look at the statistics after full time, Mexico, we talked about them being dominant, 24 shots to 5. That was the story of the match. 12 of those shots on goal, only 2 for Panama on goal. Fouls just about even, 9-7, offsides 1-1, corners 8-4. Mexico 64% possession. Again, thoroughly controlled the game. Now here's a look at Group D. Guyana won their match before beating Honduras by 2-0. But after Mexico's emphatic second half performance against Panama, they scored 3 goals, shoot to the top of Group D, and that leaves us for the end of tonight. Mexico 3, Panama 0. Mexico lead the group. Thank you for joining us. My name is Ryan Davis. We look forward to broadcasting with you guys again tomorrow. See you soon.